My name is Jubert. I'm a detective of a different kind. You see, I don't investigate crimes or wrongdoings. That's like mowing your lawn with nail clippers. No, I do the opposite, really. I investigate righteous acts. But let me start at the beginning. A few years ago, something started to happen. A series of occurrences. At first, they seemed like isolated events, random acts of kindness. But more and more, it became apparent that there was someone behind them. That they were not entirely unrelated nor random. This naturally intrigued certain organizations. And me, well, I wasn't just going to accept that kindness is present where self-interest isn't. There had to be a more logical explanation. I clearly remember my first day on the job.
Stop putting these on my desk.
All right, fine.
Well, it's not fair for you, yeah, but it's pretty fair for us.
You're only going to give me half. Seriously, no. This is not...
Good, you're in. Take a look at this.
I just started here. I haven't even...
Well, Jubert, good deeds don't take breaks. This is a hot one. Port area. Someone's been running a tight schedule for the past couple of months. Giving food to the homeless, helping children cross the street, cleaning up the sidewalk, even helping an old lady with her garbage. We're talking about a multi-front operation.
Has anyone claimed responsibility?
None besides the usual opportunists, trying to piggyback off a good deed to make a name for themselves. No, the real person responsible remains at large.
It seemed everybody's an opportunist. Some just less obvious than others. First thing was first. I decided to pay one of the targets, Mrs. Carlington, a visit and ask a few questions. I knew I couldn't trust those rookie cops to write a thorough report if their bribes depended on it. No, I had to take care of it myself.
It was last Monday night, if I remember. It was the strangest thing. I had taken the trash out, or I was stepping outside to take the trash, and this young man came up to me, grabbed the bags out of my hand, and then took the trash to the bins. I was a little bit shocked, but I was kind of afraid too.
Can you give me a description? What he looked like?
Well, let's see. He had on a real thick coat, heavy coat, big sunglasses, and a large fur hat. He didn't really say a whole lot, but, the more I think about it, I'm not sure if it was a man or a woman.
Great. Now I knew less than I did before going there.
One more thing. There was this distinct odor, this fragrance. Anchovies, that's what it was. It smelled like anchovies.
Did he ask for money or any favors?
No, like I said, he hardly spoke a word. He seemed genuine.
I decided not to tell her what I've thought of that. After pulling a few strings, or shall I say pulling a few steel cables, I found out that only one restaurant in the area served anchovies. It seemed a little too easy, but I had to check it out anyway.
Can I get you something?
Cranberry juice. No ice. Hey, pour it where I can see it. You notice anything unusual recently?
No. How do you mean?
Any new faces in the last couple months? People acting unusually kind or friendly?
No. Most of our customers are regulars.
New staff, maybe?
No.
For a bartender, you're a man of few words.
Well, there's plenty of talking going on around here without my help.
He was right. I'd already recognized some of the faces there. I decided to talk to anyone that may have had a hand in this.
And my chicken soup factory isn't the only source. I have not one, not two, but 5 fundraisers this month alone. By this time next year, I'll have enough money to get my charity started. You know, to give to the pooros, the bums, that kind of thing. You see, I'm all about compassion and giving. Like I said, I just need some time to get some money together, to get my charity started.
Only 2 months left, and that's really not very much time when you think about it. And once I'm elected mayor, then I really can begin my work. There are streets that need to be cleaned up, schools that need to be built, and homeless children and families that need to be taken home. Really, so many things can be done if I'm in a position that I can take care of it.
Ow!
I am going to be a professional musician. That's my contribution to society.
And have you helped anyone in the past, I don't know, the past month?
Do you hear this guy? How exactly do you expect to help without a full wallet? Like I said, we're gonna have this conversation next year. By then, I'll have enough to be helping people by the dozen.
Well, I'm not in office yet, and I do have a campaign to run. And honestly, I don't believe that people really need help. What people really need is good leadership. Yes, that's what people need.
Yep. Last week.
Last Monday night?
Yeah.
Pacific Avenue?
Yeah, that was me.
And what did you do exactly?
Well, see, I decided to open up my window and start playing my saxophone for the whole neighborhood to hear. Free of charge. Imagine how many lives I'll change when I'm big and famous playing for large crowds.
I had had enough for one night. Obviously, none of these people were who I was looking for. They were all talk. And frankly, I couldn't take much more of it.
Leave me alone. I don't want to have enough. Leave me alone.
Shakshuka.